Welcome back. This is Friday lunchtime. At the end of the week, we're doing a lot of mopping up after the mini budget earlier in the week. We've looked at the airline industry, SAA in particular. Now let's look at electricity. Eskom is reporting that its 6-unit Kusile coal-fired power station in Ematlahleni in Mpumalanga has achieved what is termed full commercial operation status. What does it mean? Well, my understanding is the unit has now progressed from its 16-month project testing phase to officially becoming part of Eskom's generation fleet. Kusile will contribute up to 800 megawatts to the South African power grid. So the big question that you and I would have as consumers, what impact is this going to have on load shedding, and is it too soon to put away the generators and the inverters? Joining me now, energy sector commentator Chris Yelland from EE Intelligence. Chris, good afternoon to you and welcome. So, very bluntly, how much stability does this all bring to the grid?
Well, it kind of remains to be seen how stable this unit is, but the fact that it's been handed over now from Eskom capital projects to Eskom generation for commercial use would indicate that it's really finished its trial phase and is ready for duty. But we do know, of course, that there have been design flaws that need rectification, and these rectifications have not yet been done on the units at Kusile. So it's going to be interesting to see just how stable this unit is. Now, ideally, it should be able to operate with an energy availability factor of about 90%. But experience has shown that units handed over for commercial use have actually operated a lot more poorly than that. So I'm going to be monitoring this unit quite closely to see how well it performs, but we do know that further rectification work has to be done.
So too early, Chris, to put one's generator on Gumtree is what you're saying?
Well, I have no doubt that it's going to help. It's going to bring on this extra capacity. It's 800 megawatts. But whether it can deliver the full 800 megawatts and how consistently it can deliver it, how continuously it can deliver it, that remains to be seen. But I have no doubt that it is going to be a help to Eskom going forward as the units from Medupi and Kusile progressively come on stream.
But we need a lot more than just a help, don't we? Because Andre de Ruyter, the chief executive of Eskom, saying that the power utility, Chris, and I quote him, can only fix so much. Going on to say with several of its power stations have already reached their design lives of 39 years. That didn't get too many headlines over the past couple of days. What he's saying, I think, is that we're closer possibly than we imagine to a tipping point.
You see, to operate a power system reliably and with a certain degree of resilience, you actually need some spare capacity up your sleeve in case things go wrong, trip outs occur. And when you're running very close to the edge without a lot of reserve generation capacity, then the probability of not being able to meet demand increases. In other words, unforeseen circumstances can take you over the edge. So I think we are still, unfortunately, running too close to the edge, and this is going to, as new generation comes on stream, that helps, of course, but at the same time, old generation capacity is coming off stream. And so what we really need now is new generation beyond Medupi and Kusile to replace the declining performance of the existing coal fleet, as well as the removal from service of some of the older units.
Chris Yelland, thank you very much indeed from EE Intelligence.